We're at Buffalo Creek and we're going hiking.
Buffalo Creek is a conservation area. This is an equestrian trail they have here. Fern and I are out. We're gonna do some hiking today. It's supposed to get up to 70 today. It's March 20th, so it's the first good day we've had for a little while. Thought we ought to get out. We're still on spring break, so we're gonna try this trail out. All Trails is currently offline. I checked it before. It's roughly 4 miles. I don't remember the elevation gain, but hoping by the top of this hill I can get some service.
This rock looks like it has a whole bunch of colors. See?
You gotta look for signs of spring, Fern. Look for buds, new greenery, anything coming up that's new.
Can we pick them?
You wanna pick them?
Yeah.
Here, pick them and smell them. What do those smell like?
Oh, they smell so good.
Smell like onions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But an onion that toasted tastes like sweet.
Okay, we finally gained the top of the ridge, and I've got service enough to see that this is a 6 mile out and back, and it is 452 feet of elevation gain. It's called the loop on here, but looking at the map, it looks like you kind of just have to turn around. But I've never done this before. Okay, they do show a loop. I'm not gonna do the loop because it requires you to get on the road. Back to it.
This is the day that me and Daddy get to go on a little hike. And this is gonna be a fun day.
Hold it steady, you're bouncing all over the place.
Me and Daddy are going to have lots of fun here. And I'm going to collect some new rocks here. And it's almost spring. And it's close to my birthday.
Look at these little buds. You see them, Fern? Another sign of spring. I think that's a persimmon tree. You ever had a persimmon?
No.
They're delicious. Maybe we can find some.
Are they fruit?
They're fruit. They're like an apricot.
Okay.
Most of this trail so far has been definitely uphill. We're gaining still. And then so far it's all been a road like this. So it's supposed to be equestrian and hiking, but I think conservation probably comes up here with their trucks a lot because it is got tire tracks. It's a lane, but it's nice. You get good views here in early spring and I guess all winter of the surrounding ridges. Once these trees all leave out, you're not going to see as much of that. So there hasn't been much for a view if you're coming in summer. But right now you can still see the ridges. We just spooked 3 deer. I can't see them anymore. So cool, Fern. Did you see them, Fern?
Yeah, that's it.
They went right down the ridge. You can see them running now. That'll be hard to pick up on the camera. Okay, now you're all muddy. Let's go.
What's that?
The deer track.
Ooh. There's a plant inside of it.
Yeah, little plants are growing. Trail snacks. Someone couldn't wait for the break at the end. Did you see it?
tire track.
Yeah, there's tire tracks. Gotta look for animal tracks. Looking for rosebuds. Looking for tree buds and fern plants and leaves. Our highest elevation will be at 1,030 foot, which is pretty good considering we should gain a total of 453 feet. That's not bad for Missouri. Just a 4-mile hike. What'd you find? Need a drink. Brakes, lots of brakes. Go on the trail. All right, we made it to the split where you either continue on the trail to the right or you go down to the lake. And that's where we're gonna go. We're gonna head down this path here. It's another road, it's gravel. You can tell trucks have been going up and down this road, but I mean, it still makes for a good trail today. We are descending now a little more rapidly, coming down to this lake. We're about halfway off the trail split. I don't know exactly what to expect, but I know that there's a lot of springs here. So this, I think it's a spring-fed lake.
I see it.
Yeah, you do. We made it here to the lake. It's a beautiful greenish blue color. And the ground is a very reddish clay right here. Coming up on it. So it's a pretty lake. You tell it's a man-made lake, it's dammed up here. Some of those.
So beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
There's another trail leading that way.
Yeah, I don't know that it goes very far because it just shows on the map that it ends up there. It just goes up for a little while.
It's a pea pod. I think. I don't know which one.
Careful, that might be muddy. You might slip into the water. Yeah, I bet you're right. It's off the locust tree. That's what that is.
This was a fun day. Very fun.
It's been real fun.
Somebody threw something bad in there. There's a big silver thing. That's red. Inside it.
Nope, that's the drain pipe. All this water, when it gets too high, goes down and out that. The spill drain.
Oh. Okay. I'm getting my coat on.
That's not a bad idea.
It's warm coat.
You can't just eat all the chocolate out here. You gotta eat some nuts too.
Okay. That's really good. What's this?
That's a walnut.
Wait. This looks like it came off a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Skin bark.
All those nuts came off the trees except for the peanut. Peanut. That's an almond.
Ow.
They're a little harder, but they're the best.
No.
They have the best taste.
Pistachios, they are the best. Makes me want.
It's really good for her to have some quality time out in nature. It's been a while, it's been cold, we've been busy. It's a really busy time of the year for us. We've got a lot going on. And so when you get a little break like this, it's kind of nice to get out and see the change in the seasons. It's healing.
I found it in the water and I don't know if it's alive or not.
I think it probably has something in it. Turn it so I can see it. Try it again. Nope. We're heading out. We've been here about an hour. We had some lunch. It's been really beautiful here at the lake, but we got to get home. It's 2:30 almost, so yeah, it's time to go.
Daddy, this is my second time holding the GoPro. Going hiking.
Get to the top of this, and then we just ride the ridge down.
What's a ridge?
The ridge is where it's higher up. It's like the top of a hill, but when a hill's really long and stretched out, that's called a ridge. We're coming up on the trail split again. So this is a loop. If you want to do the full loop, I think it's about 6 miles, and it goes out to the road on the other side here. We're actually just going to head back the way we came. That makes it a 4 mile out and back, but that is the continuing of your trail. With Fern, I think 4 miles is good, and I don't like walking alongside busy roads. So we're going to head back the other way.
Yo.
Got one last little bit of gain here, and then I think it's downhill all the rest of the way. We've got a pretty good pace on our way back. We're moving pretty good. This time of year is pretty cool because you just get to see so much around. All these other ridges are easily visible, and then right through there's a gap. Yeah. I'm always the rotten egg. So we ended up doing 3.39 miles. It wasn't quite the 4 miles I thought it'd be, but it was 554 feet of elevation gain. Pretty good afternoon. It's a nice trail. It's mostly a road, but it's nice and dry. For a March hike, you can't ask for much more.